Hey guys, Gamani's the name, and today Pikmin 2 is the game. Last time we went to the Valley of Repose and finished the Frontier Cavern and all caves in the Valley of Repose. And in this episode, we're going to be returning to the Perplexing Pool to take on our next area there. All that's left is the Wistful Wild, which we have not yet been to, but I'm going to save that until we've gotten everything from the Perplexing Pool. So, without further ado, let's get started. And it's worth mentioning that I'm actually doing live recording at this moment, which I haven't done in a while. So I'm really excited. And actually my TV is currently glitching, so I'm moving it around. Hopefully this is fixing it. Okay, I'll be back here in a moment. Alright, I think I'm good. So to start off, we're going to get out a good number of blues and a good number of yellows. Let's say 40-40. I mean, sure, why not? It's going to take us a little while to actually get into the next cave. So we're going to spend most of this episode on the surface. In fact, I don't even know if in this episode I'm going to end up starting the cave or not. I'm trying to make these episodes a little bit shorter. If that makes any sense, just because I think it's easier to watch a 12-minute video rather than a 20-minute video. Being that I've been on a hiatus for so long, I don't want to make it I don't want to make it difficult to watch my content. So I'm gonna try to shorten down the videos a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out really quick, just because we're gonna be carrying some things to this area later. And I hope no one just died right there. Wow, someone just managed. Wow, we had a yellow Pikmin die somehow. I thought I had plenty of Pikmin there. Oh well. Okay, a lot of red pellets. Apparently, I guess I need to raise my red numbers. I guess the universe is telling me something. Alright, let's also take these guys out as well, because I don't trust them at all. And you know what? Just because, even though this is probably a waste of my time, let's have some yellows carry this guy back, because I'm pretty sure that's the one that killed my Pikmin. So, yellow, no, okay, come here. Alright, so, let's go ahead and actually get Pikmin working on this bridge right over here first. Some blue Pikmin working over here, and we'll take this guy out later. I'm not going to worry about it quite right now, but let's just go ahead and throw a bunch of Pikmin on this bridge, because we will need this built in just a moment for our yellows. I'm started on that. Let's get all out of the way this guy right here, which actually we do need to take him out too. I'll hopefully get around to taking him out before the end of the episode, before we get into our next cave. Now what you're going to want to do right here is throw your yellow Pikmin right here in this little groove. This is how we're going to get them over there without having to walk them over that very small landmass. Because if we try to do that, it's very likely we'd have some fall in the water. Awesome, they're already done with the bridge. Fantastic. In that case, let's go over here. I don't want to get the yellows and the blues mixed up, because I don't know why it really bothers me when I'm trying to get my Pikmin groups together and they get mixed. It's just a waste of time. So there you go. They're all together. Now let's go ahead and get all the yellows. Did I have a yellow fall? I did. Yellow, come here. Come here. Okay. Pick up really quick. Go right here, please. I hope that was accurate throwing. No, it wasn't. Okay. There you go. So what you're going to want to do is just use the bottom of your D-pad just to guide them this way. At least that's the case if you're using if you're playing the Wii version of this game. As for the GameCube version, I don't know. I've never played the GameCube version of Pikmin 2. Although I'm sure the controls are very similar to Pikmin 1. And that as well, I had not played in quite some time. That one Pikmin just does not want to work today. Okay. Let's come over here and get them started on this gate. And while they're working on that, we're going to have the blue Pikmin take out that enemy right over there, whose name I do not know, so I will put it on the screen now. This guy. Okay, I actually don't really have all that many problems with him. All you really have to do is go behind, and his weak spot is right here, like on his butt, I guess. Like, it looks almost like a flower bud. That's what you're going to want to attack. I've never really had any problems with this guy. I don't think there's a way. I think he can eat your Pikmin if you have your Pikmin near his mouth. But other than that, you really have nothing to worry about. So just attack him from the back, and you should be fine. Load him on, and there you go. And I apparently should probably bring that back for my yellows. Today's Sunday. My work is having a Christmas party later. I'm really excited for that. We're doing what's called like a white elephant gift exchange. And for those of you who don't know, basically, like, at least the way we've always done it, is that we sit in a circle and we'll all like pass around a series of gifts, and we'll go like, okay, left 3 times, and then you end up with this weird wacky gift. It's not supposed to be like a really nice gift. It's supposed to be like under $5, and that was really fun last year. I can't remember what I got. I think I got a recorder. That's right, I got a recorder last year. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then before that, I also need to go Christmas gift shopping. So recently I mentioned that I paid off all of my money for my trip to Europe coming up to spring break, and by putting all my money towards that, I don't really have all that much left for spending on Christmas. I mean, I think I have enough, but it's going to be a stretch. So my next paycheck doesn't come until the 21st. So I'm really hoping I'm going to be able to make it work somehow. Okay. So let's see. I actually want the reds to bring that back. I don't know how many Pikmin that's going to be, so I'm kind of curious. Let's go ahead and get some yellows out in the field. I mean, reds out in the field. I also don't want to pluck too many Pikmin today either. So, we're going to have the yellows carry that back. Let's see, let's get our reds. 1, 2, 3. Get that. Let's go ahead and pull these guys up out of the ground, even though they're not quite flowers yet. Not too worried about it. We can flower them up later. Let's get our yellows on here. I think we're going to have enough to make it the majority. No, I'm going to have to bring out some yellows. Okay. Put up a few blues, get out a few yellows. Yeah. And I can't really think there's nothing else more that I need to do today. The party will end at around 7:30. I guess when I get home, I'm going to work on some schoolwork. I have a portfolio that's due for my teaching class that I'm going to have to get done soon. I guess I can spend some time working on that, but I'm really excited for this upcoming week because I was looking and I only have 2 days that I work, and only one of them are school nights. So that's going to be really nice. I think it was 2 weeks ago, I had 3 closing shifts that were both like 5 to 11, which, I mean, and I've said this before, but for me, I think that, students who work, I think part-time working students really don't get enough credit as to how hard they work and how much time they have for free time. Because if you think about it, if you go to school full time, that's like 40 hours a week, right? I mean, at least it is for me. And then working part-time on the side, that's another 20 to 30 hours in some cases. I mean, for me, it's like an average of 20 hours per week. That's a 60-hour work week. You know? I kind of think of school and work as the same because they're both things that I need to work towards for money in my career, you know? So, yeah, it's a lot. It really is. But anyways, kind of rambling here. I'm really excited that this week I only work 1 weekday shift. And also, we hosted a foreign exchange student, my family and I, a couple years back. And she's actually coming to visit for Christmas. I'm really, really excited. And if you guys remember me talking about me going to Japan soon, that's why. And I'll get back to that in a moment. We have a cutscene. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? I mean, you never fail to interject. So yeah, go for it. I've been observing the two of you working together. You have been cooperating well. Yet to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of boss-worker relationship. Learn to use C to separate and minus to change leaders. If you master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. I know my vocabulary, I promise. Okay, so let's get everybody started on this, and it's gonna be really nice actually once we open this up, and you guys will see why in just a few moments. Let's get everybody working on that. In the meantime, well actually, no, I'm not gonna say in the meantime because they're already done. Okay, awesome. In that case, let's get all of our blues together, and I really want to take these guys out, not necessarily because they pose a threat, because they don't, but it just bothers me that they're flopping around. I feel like I need to put them out of their misery. So, we're gonna put you out of your misery! Anyways, get back to what I was talking about earlier. I'm going, if you guys remember how I mentioned that I'm going to be going to Japan soon, that's why my, the foreign exchange student that we had a couple years back, she's coming for Christmas, and then on the 27th, I'm leaving to go back to Japan for New Year's. She's going to be here about 2 weeks, and I'm going to be there about 2 weeks. So I'm really, really excited. Super excited to go back to Japan again. I haven't been there since my foreign exchange, so this is only my second time going to Japan. And I love the country so much. I'm so excited to go. And actually, I'm going to get the opportunity to visit my host family when I'm there, so that's even better. Super duper excited for that. But anyways, we're going to bring all these Pikmin back. We're going to put them all up and take a lot of them back out again. Just because I kind of want to get these flowers or these leaves and these buds up. I don't want to bring them into the cave we're getting ready to go into. We have a lot of red pellets over here. I really want the reds to be the ones to carry those back. So, let's see. We're only going to bring, I'll say 15 yellows. We're going to have a lot of hazards coming up. I didn't check for you guys to see it. But we have every single hazard coming up in this next dungeon, so I want to make sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm putting up all the yellows and all the blues because I want to get rid of these leaves. We have a lot of hazards coming up in this dungeon, every single hazard, so we're going to want a pretty good diversified group for what we're getting ready to get ourselves into. Let's go ahead and go with either 15 to 20 whites. I'm going to say... it's only the difference of a few Pikmin, but I'm very, very picky. I'm going to go with 20. And I'm going to go with 15 purples. And let's say 20 blues. 15 yellows, and then the remainder will be red, and I think that'll be 30. Oh, and I'm getting a call. Okay, I'm back. That was actually my boss calling me, because he was asking where I was at. He told me a few days ago that he wanted me to come early and help set up for the Christmas party, actually, that I just mentioned earlier in this episode. And he was like, I'll get to you about what time I want you to come in. And I was like, okay, cool, awesome. And I never got a phone call or anything from him, so I just figured, you know, maybe he doesn't need the help, because he said originally that he wasn't so sure if he'd need my help or not. So I was like, okay, cool. And he called me, he's like, hey, you heading on over? And I'm like, no. He's like, can you head over? I was like, yeah. So as soon as I finish this recording, I guess I'm going that way, which I gotta be honest, I kind of don't want to, just being that I had plans for this afternoon, stuff that I had to get done. But you know, I mean, it's gonna be good to help out, I think. So I don't believe in getting paid for it. So oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it. It's okay. So let's carry these back really quick and at least enter the dungeon for the next episode, because I guess my decisions have been made for me. I will not be starting the next dungeon, this one, or the next cave rather, what have you. Anyways, we have a really good diversified group. This is what I have, once again, 30, 15, 20, 20, 15. But that's really a bummer, because I needed to go, to Walmart to pick up that $5 like white elephant Christmas gift thing that I mentioned earlier. I need to go pick up a really cheap gift for that. And I was gonna go with my girlfriend shopping for one of her family members' birthdays coming up, and I had some other stuff I had to get done, but I guess that's how life goes. Anyways, the shower room. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad. Let's go for it. Next time, let's play Pikmin 2. We'll take on the shower room. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.